Good morning, everyone. Today's topic is a number system. Before going to the number system, once I will recapitulate your previous knowledge, what you learned in previous classes. I think everybody you know about the numerals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 means 1 to 9 and 0. These digits are called numerals. By using these numerals, we can write numbers. In that, first one is natural numbers. So natural number, the numbers which are able to count, that numbers are called natural numbers. All the counting numbers are called natural numbers. Natural numbers are indicated by capital N. Natural numbers starting from 1 onwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Continuation up to the infinite. Here you can observe it is starting from the 1 onwards. So least natural number is 1. Greatest natural number is infinite. Least natural number is 1. So greatest natural number is infinite. So that is we can say we cannot define because there is no end for these numbers. Means how much you count also it will be there. And the one more is you can observe here the difference between the two consecutive natural numbers is 1. Once we can check it. See here 2 minus 1, 1. 3 minus 2, 1. 4 minus 3, 1. 99 minus 98, 1. 1000 minus 999, 1. Means the difference between the two consecutive natural numbers is 1. We can represent natural numbers on a number line. How we can represent natural numbers on a number line? I will show here. See, it will be starting point will be here the 1. This is a 2. It's a 3. It's a 4. And the dash up to the last one. Infinite. Some people and it will be continued. It will be continued. Some people they may take as like also. See, suppose they can take this one as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dash and it will be continued. This one is called as a horizontal representation. This one is called as a vertical representation. But once you want to observe here very clearly, here in the natural numbers, it is starting from the 1. It is starting from the 1. And here it's a infinite. Representing a natural numbers on a number line. As you know, natural numbers starting from 1 onwards. So here it is a 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinite. It's a horizontal representation. This is a vertical representation. Here also it will start from the 1, 2, 3 up to infinite. These number lines are useful for the addition. Suppose here see 2 plus 3. Next number says whole numbers. All the counting numbers together with a 0 form the set of whole numbers. Whole numbers are indicated by capital W. Whole numbers are represented by capital W. Whole numbers are starting from 0 onwards, 0, 1, 2, 3, continuation up to infinite. Here the least whole number is 1. Greatest whole number is infinite. Otherwise we cannot define. Here also we can observe the one thing, the difference between the two consecutive whole numbers is always 1. Once we can take one example. See here 1 minus 0 is a 1, 2 minus 1 is a 1, 3 minus 2 is a 1, as like 1000 minus 999 equals to 1. Here is next topic is representing whole number on a number line. See here the starting whole numbers will start from the 0 onwards. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, continuation up to infinite. It is a horizontal representation of whole numbers on a number line. Now I am showing that vertical representation of whole numbers on a number line. See 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to the infinite. So what is the use of this number lines? We can do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division also on a number line very easily. First I will go for the addition and subtraction. 2 plus 1, that is equals to 3. See, from here to here it is a 2 and plus 1. So answer is 3. Here I am taking that 5 minus 3. First 5 is 0 to 5 and minus 3. See, 1, 2, 3. The final answer is 2. As like we can use the number. The next one is integers. All natural numbers 0 and the negative of all the counting numbers form the set of integers. Integers are represented by the capital Z or capital I. See, the Z equals to, here I represented in a form of a set infinite and minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 as like go on plus infinite. Here in integers, positive means 1 to infinite is a positive numbers. Here the minus 1 to the minus infinite are the negative integers, and 0 doesn't consist any sign, means 0 not have any sign. And least positive integer is a 1. See, after the 0 the next right one means beside 1 is a right side one is a 1. So that is a least positive integer. And the least negative integer is a least negative integer means on a number line, if you are going left side we will get least one. See, is for the 0 the next one is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 as like go on. Finally we will get here the infinite, means we cannot say. So that is least negative integer is infinite, that is we cannot define. Next one is a greatest positive integer. Greatest positive integer means on a number line, if you are moving the right side, we will get a greater one. As like go on, the last one is we cannot define, that is infinite. In a positive number, thus greatest positive integer is infinite. Greatest negative integer means already I said that infinite is negative, infinite is the smallest one, means when we are moving as like, see, minus 3, for the minus 3, for this greater one is a minus 2, for this greater one is a minus 1, for this, but 0 here not consist any sign. So here the minus 1 is greatest negative integer. Representing integers on a number line. Once we will go for that. Here the 0, 1 positive 1, 2, 3 and up to the infinite. This side negative 1, negative 2, negative 3 up to the infinite. See, for the 0 this side is positive numbers, for the 0 left side negative numbers. So it is a horizontal representation of integers, and vertical also we can represent. It's a 0, 0 downside minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 up to the infinite. This side 1, 2, 3 up to the infinite. It is called a vertical representation of integers. LCM, least common multiple, and HCF, highest common factor. I think you know different methods to do this one. Once I will do all the methods what is there. From that, which is easiest one, we will go for that. See, I am taking here the numbers 16 and 18. 16 for the 18, 2 nines are 3 3s. If you write here the 16 equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, and 18 equals to 2 into 3 into 3. Here the common multiples. So, okay, least common multiples. Least common multiple is, see here the 2 is a common one time, and 3 is not there, and 3 is also not there. So LCM, how we write? LCM, raise this 2 one time, and the remaining all we should write, and the downside here the 3 and 3. Now set 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 9s are 3 3s are 9, 16 9s are how much? 144. It is a LCM. Here the HCF will go same way. 16, 2 8s are 16, 2 4s are 2 2s are 2 9s are 3 3s are 16. According to the definition, what? Highest common factor. Highest common. See, it's a common. And 2 is not there, 2 is not there, 3 is also not there. It's not a common. So then we can take HCF is HCF of 16, 18 is 2. For the same numbers, I am going to apply another method. See here, 16, 18. 2 table, both will go with the 2 table. So 2 8s are 16, 2 9s are. Once again it is 2 4s are. It won't go. So you want to write as it is. Next 2 2s are. Next 2 1s are. Next 3 3s are. So here LCM 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 1 into 3. What I wrote, what I taken the as a here the factors. See 2 2 2 2 3 1 3. I wrote in the form of the multiplication. So 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 9s are 144. See, in the previous method also we got the same one. Here now I will go for the another method is which is a division method, finding the HCF by the division method. So 16 ones are 16. So 8 minus 6 is a 2. So then you want to bring this 16 here. So 2 8s are 16. So what we got here, that is a HCF. HCF of 16 and 18 is 2. In a previous method also we got the same one. So this is a one method. So instead of doing this many times, I'll do in a single one, means in a one method only I'll complete the 2 at a time. See here 16, 18, 2 table, 2 8s are 16, 2 9s are 18. Okay, see here the common factor is what? Common factor is only this one. So HCF 2. LCM equals to 2 into 8 into 9. So because here there is a no common factor, because 8 and 9 are the co-prime numbers, so then we can take directly. So 2 8 is 16, 16 9 is 144. You can use this method also. While doing this method, you must ensure, remember that common factor means what you are taking, this side is a common factor, that one as a highest common factor you should take, and total together if you write means when it is a 2 co-prime, then you can write directly LCM. Here I'll take one more example. 300, 360, 600. For these numbers, I want to find out LCM and HCF in a single method only. Here, by seeing this, these are all even numbers. Now first I am taking with the 2 table. So 2 ones 2. Here 3 is there, 1 remains. So 1 and 0, 10. So 2 5s 10 and 0. Otherwise, in another way, if we multiply 2 150s 300 will come. Next 2 ones 2. Here the 3 is there, so 1 will be remains. So 1 and 6 16. 2 8s 16 and 0. We can take in another way. 182s means 18 2s 36 and 0 also will come. So 182 is 360. Here 2 3 is 6 and 0 0 means 2 300 is 600. By seeing this once again, these are all even numbers. Now I am going for the once again with the 2, means I am taking the 2 as a common factor. Here 2 7s 14, so 15 is there, 1 remains, so 1 0 10, so 5 means 75 2s 150. 2 9s 18, 0 means 2 90s 180. 2 1s 2, 1 remains, 2 5s 0. Here 2 150s 300. See, by seeing this, one is 2 are the even numbers and one is a odd number. So then I am going to take that 3 table. 3 table, 3 2s 6, 1 remains, 3 5s 15. So 3 25s 75 and 3 30s 90. 3 5s 15 and 0. Now if I check with the 3 table, only this one it will go. So then next prime number is 5. So I am going to take that 5. 5 5s 25, 5 6s 30 and 5 10s 50. See here 5 6 10. These two are the co-prime numbers, because here there is no common factor. And if we take this also, here 6 and 10 2, but common with in the 3 there is no common factor. So then I am going to stop up to here. So then once you check it, here the 2 2 3 5, these are all common factors. Here there is no common factor, so that's why I stopped. So now I am writing HCF. HCF is only this part. 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. So 2 2 is 4, 4 3 is 12, 12 5 is 60. Okay, now I want to find out the LCM, but most of the people they will write just directly multiplying this, but answer will leads to wrong. So here the one technique is there, because when I am going for the LCM, once again here in these two terms I am getting the common as a 2. So then once again I am taking the 2. So this 5 it won't go. So I am to write as it is 5, and 2 3s are 2 5s are 5 1s are 3, it won't go. So as it is I am writing here 5 1s are. Lost, it's a 3. See here now I got all ones. Now I can write for the LCM. See LCM 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 2 into 5 into 3. See 2 2 is a 4, 4 3 is a 12, 12 5 is a 60. See up to here it is a 60. 2 5 is a 10. See here this 3 is a means 360 is a 180, and this 10 we can apply as like a multiplication. Now LCM is what? 1800. I think now you got an idea about this problem. Now for this numbers only I am to find out the HCF in a division method. See any two numbers we can take, either the greatest one or the smallest one, which is this two, otherwise this two. So according to our convenience we can take. So now I am taking 300 360. So 300 ones 300. So 360 minus 300 it's 60. Now we want to bring this 300 here. 60 5 300. Here HCF for these two numbers is 60. So but they given that three numbers. So with this HCF we want to do once again the division here, short division method. So 60 and 600. So 60 tens 600. So now HCF is 60. This is another method.